You should be able to find it now. Hey guys, welcome to the freaking awesome paranormal show. We're gonna start this over again. For that whole first part, that didn't even count. That was our practice run. That was our practice run there. 10 years later, I still need practice. This way, this is actually hello, Sarah. How are you from Pungo Paranormal?
Hey.
It's actually National Nothing Day, which is what the people were hearing when I forgot to push live. But they don't have to know that. They don't have see that I did that on purpose because it is National Nothing Day, and I felt the urge to celebrate by showing you nothing. So it was really just me getting into the holiday spirit. So you're welcome for
I
spreading
have
the
been
holiday.
doing.
Yes, I mean, I'm playing
I've
chess
been
here,
doing the
guys.
complete
I
opposite.
know exactly what I'm doing. I guess like the second time in a row, I forgot to push live. I
That's
was so
okay.
excited because Ryan strikes. Exactly. Ryan strikes again. For some reason, saying Facebook user. I'm guessing that's CR. I went. Hey Lois, I went all out, dude. I've ended up upgrading the StreamYard stuffs now, so I got us on all the Facebook groups doing.
I'm so
We're on
excited.
Twitch now. We're on Twitter. I still can't figure out how to get us
Woo.
on Instagram. So you got to copy a code or whatever.
Oh, that's
And
weird.
then,
Instagram is so weird.
yeah, it is. And then I
Like
did
it's
Spotify, which is basically free. You just, put in the information and then you upload. What I'm doing is I'll take the shows and once it's done, I'll download it off of StreamYard, then upload it onto Spotify. And then just do the same thing with Blog Talk. So we'll be on Apple Podcasts, Spotify,
woo,
and wherever else they go. So we're going to be all over the place.
that's fun.
It's going to be fun, especially if I remember to push live. Because otherwise it might not work out too well.
Who's gonna see us? It's just us,
You can do me a favor.
I don't mind just talking to you, just
Well, I
without
don't mind
anybody
it
watching
either.
us.
I think people should enjoy our conversations that we're having
Yeah.
because we do have some awesome conversations. I need you to send me a note, or like I don't care if you're even on the show or not. Send me a note saying, "Don't forget to go live." Are you live?
Okay.
You remind me because apparently I'm
I
old and
sent you.
feeble-minded.
I sent you it in the messenger group.
Angie said Angie's going to remind me too. Thank you. She reminds me of everything. Oh my God. You think
It's
this
that
is bad?
ADHD brain. I
Yeah.
have the exact same thing. I have the
Imagine living
exact
with
same
this shit.
problem. I have ADHD. I have
She is a
ADHD
saint.
combined. Like Diane literally is just like your brain does not work. You married me because I am your brain. And I'm like, that's it. That is 100% why.
The yin and yang.
The yin and
The yin and yang
yang.
of it all. I do want to give a paranormal shout out to Alabama Paranormal out of
Woo-hoo.
Gadsden, Alabama. I did a quick search on Facebook. So I wanted to give shout outs to different teams. I'm gonna try to get in touch with them, tell them to come on the show since we gave them a shout out.
Yeah.
But not much about them. Looking for an about. Let's see. I guess they hunt ghosts in Alabama. That's about the only thing I could gather from their page here, which would make sense since they're a paranormal team in Alabama.
Yeah.
CR packed and unpacked my tool bag for work 4 times tonight.
Oh
Well,
my
yeah, I hope the
God.
4th time was a charm for you, brother. That's for
Jeez.
sure, man. So, well, I'll definitely have to talk to Alabama Paranormal about coming on the show so we can learn more about what they do
Yep.
in
Yeah.
Alabama. So yeah, tonight is going to be fun. We're gonna. I got some videos to watch. So you suggested we watch some alien videos. What are your thoughts
Yes.
on aliens? Are they here? Are they from outer space? Are they
Hmm.
interdimensional? Are they do they live inside the earth? What are you, or deep in the ocean? What are your thoughts on the phenomenon?
So, when I was younger, my brother, my sister, and I all witnessed UFOs. It was like a group of 50 to 60 like orange lights in the sky. They were going like this. They were coming together, and then they were separating, and they were coming together, and then they were separating. And then like one shot off, and then the other shot off, and then they came back and like started doing like this weird ball thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we were driving, and it was close to July 4th. And I thought, maybe people are just like setting off fireworks. And so there was a police officer in front of us, and he pulled over. And as he pulled over, we could see the lights in the sky, and so we pulled over too. And the car behind us pulled over. This is at nighttime, it's like 10 o'clock at night. And we all get out of the car, and we're all witnessing this crazy phenomena happening in the sky. And I look over to my brother, and I'm like, holy shit, dude. And my sister is just like, I cannot believe that I'm seeing this. And so we talked to the cop, and we're like, what is this? And he said, I have no clue. And so he radioed over to, whoever he radioed over to, the command,
Mm-hmm.
to try to figure out what it was. They spoke to the base sometime later. Nothing was happening on the base. And so since that day, I have 100% believed in UFOs and aliens. And I have watched every single document that you could possibly watch on them. And Dr. Greer is probably one of the most amazing people that I've ever watched. And so anybody who like believes in this stuff should just go watch Dr. Greer's documents, because they are so good. And they just explain so much things that I never would have imagined, like ever.
What are your thoughts on like star seed people and the star people and astral planes and all that stuff? Is it like are star seed people? Do you think they're alien or do you think they're interdimensional? What are your thoughts on those?
Um, I believe that there are different dimensions. And so I believe that there are different portals that things can come through from different dimensions. And so I believe that, those could be dimensional creatures. But I also believe they also could be aliens. I've never seen one before, ever.
Mm-hmm.
I've only heard about them a few times, but from what I've gathered is they're pretty much, they could be either or, dimensional or alien. No one really knows.
It's an interesting conversation to have, which I know we could probably dive into, and we'll be talking about that for an hour. And I've got some
Yeah.
people who I got a friend of mine who I went to high school with who is really deep in that star seed, phenomenon. So we're gonna have her back on here sometime soon. She was supposed to come on in November, but something happened. She couldn't make it. So I'm gonna try to talk to her about coming back on. But it's just very interesting talking about the different planes and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
difference between an outer space alien and interdimensional. If there is a difference.
Yeah.
Um, but we've got some reacting to do. I've got
Ooh.
figure we do some aliens first, and then we'll continue with our news top 5 video we started last week.
All right, sounds
What do you
good. I'm
think
gonna
about
fix my
that?
camera so I can see everything better. All right, perfect.
Okie dokie. Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready. Let's do it.
Excuse me.
February 2020, an Airbus A320 is on a routine flight soaring over Medellin, Colombia. Little does the captain know he's about to find out he's sharing the friendly skies.
Oh, I've seen this
The pilot does us
before.
the favor of showing his altimeter, and we can see that he's flying around 30,000 feet in altitude.
The pilot then points his camera phone out of the cockpit window, and watch this as he zooms in. A metallic-looking object, a polyhedron of some sort, whizzes by in a straight line. We slow it down and zoom in further. You can see it kind of looks like a cube.
It has these kind of little points that stick out. It does seem to be darker in color and not like a bright, shining balloon. Whatever this is, it definitely shouldn't be there.
One theory is that if we were visited by another civilization, they might send probes ahead of when they actually come.
I have a fun fact.
I like fun facts. What's up, Sean?
So that clip that I've seen that multiple times on different places, but that clip with that that UFO has been captured on multiple different devices by multiple different people, and a lot of them are pilots. There's another video where it like shoots and it goes shoo right past the airplane, and like they stopped the video and they took like a screenshot of it, and it was the exact same thing as that video.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
So what are your thoughts on the on it?
Okay, so I 100% believe that it's real. One, because it's a pilot. Two, because I've seen it so many different places, and people have debunked it several times, or tried to debunk it. I wouldn't say
Yeah.
debunk it. Tried to debunk it several different times, and they can't debunk that video at all.
Do you see the video of the what, like the cotton candy ghost alien
No.
flying across? Let me see if I can find it.
Cotton candy.
It wasn't make
Cotton candy,
popcorn.
sweet as gold. Let me see that
Tootsie Roll.
roll.
Tootsie Roll. People, we need to bring back the Tootsie Roll. That's a dance that
Seriously,
nobody does anymore.
Diane can do the Tootsie Roll so well.
Popcorn. Maybe it's not called popcorn aliens. I don't know. Maybe it was cotton candy alien. It was something weird like that. We can watch one. There it is, cotton candy alien. It was this weird thing that floated across the sky. I forgot, it was some weird name for it, but I don't know. It was just
You
weird.
have to
Like very
find
like
it and send it to me.
February
Yeah.
2000.
it was.
Did it just come out?
Yeah, now it's on this one of those, when you hear a song or think about a song, but you don't know what it is, and it's on the tip of your tongue, and you can't have the name, the tune in your head, but you can't think of the words, and it drives you freaking crazy.
Like it's
It'll
right
be
there.
like 2:00 in the morning. If you might get a message from me at 2:00 in the morning and say, "Hey, it's just
I'll probably be up.
jellyfish alien." Okay,
Jellyfish.
yeah, a jellyfish
Oh, I
UAP.
think so. Maybe.
All right, let's watch this. Get your opinion on it.
Joining us to talk more about the latest UFO revelations is investigative journalist and News Nation special correspondent Ross Coldhart. Ross, it is good to see you again. Thanks for being here.
Good evening, Natasha.
Let's start with the jellyfish UFO video released by Jeremy Corbell. This is over a U.S. base in Iraq. What do you make of this video surprising so many people this week?
Look, the problem, there's one issue I have with that video, and it's an issue with a lot of imagery that we see of UAPs. I don't doubt that it's come from sources who've told Jeremy and George Knapp that it is a UAP. The issue with the video is that we're told that it descended into water and then it came out of the water after 17 minutes and was seen to head off at speed at 45 degrees, which
Oh my
suggests some
God.
kind of intelligent control. The problem is, the best part of the description of the account is not on video. So it doesn't bear out on video what we're being told happened in that incident in Iraq. And whilst I'm not saying it's not a UAP, I'm not the person that's been talking to the sources that have told George and Jeremy this. I do wonder, though, whether it's possible to get more of the video to be able to validate it further.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting.
Like, I 100% believe that there are alien bases in our seas. We've only explored 5% of our oceans. 5.
mhm. This is over Iraq. I think it's a creature flying. I don't think it's an actual. I don't think it's an actual UFO.
Like, that's insane.
Which I guess it still would be unidentified flying object, even if
Yeah.
it was a creature, I guess. And people in the chat, guys, if please enter the conversation. Give us your opinions on this stuff. What's up,
Like,
Daniel? How you doing?
Do you believe that this is alien? Do you believe that it is a UFO? Or do you believe it's like some different other creature? Or do you just believe that it's something else? Like, just something that we can explain?
The stuff that gets me is when people see things in the sky and only a few people talk about it, and it's up there. So more than one person saw it. Like, there are some things I watch these videos of aliens or like look like ships over a whole city, but it's not making national news. What is causing it to be kept quiet?
I mean, George Knapp, I love him. I think he is a pretty phenomenal person, and he's awesome. And like, if he's saying that he thinks that this is real, I believe that. So the Corbell, man.
Every time I hear that, I think of that. I think those New Year's Eve commercials where they're drinking champagne and the guy spits it out, and the girl's like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "The champagne's not Corbell." Sorry. Every New Year's, I'm like, "We got to get Corbell, or I'm gonna spit it out." You know me. I'm such a champagne snoot that if I don't get Corbell, I'll just spit it right
champagne.
out.
I don't understand what the hype
I don't like
is.
champagne either. But if I'm gonna drink champagne, it's gonna be Corbell. It's like that guy. I don't always drink beer. When I drink beer, it's whatever, Dos Equis, whatever it is.
Dos Equis.
I don't always
The
drink
most interesting
champagne, but
man
when I
in the
do,
world.
yes,
It's Corbell.
I'll drink the champagne of beers, Miller High Life. Let's see.
I like IPAs. Mm-hmm.
You like what?
IPA beer.
Ooh, those beers, man, they're so strong.
I love it.
I can't help but make a face every time I drink them. I went to Wegmans today, or not yesterday. It was Sunday. We went out to Cheesecake Factory at Shore Pump, and Angie and I split a bunch of appetizers, and Archie got some sliders, and ended up going to Wegmans, and I made myself a 6-pack of beer. It was like $12.99 for a 6-pack, which is ridiculous, but it's the strong beers and stuff. So I'm talking shit about IPAs, but all of the beer put in the 6-pack are IPAs. So I'm trying to extend my beer palate.
Yeah.
But I'm more of a drinker when it comes to beer, not a sipper. And those IPAs are not for drinking; they're for sipping. Them sipping beers right there.
God, when I was younger, man, oh man, I could just down IPAs like it was no joke. Oh my
Um,
God. Like
I used
before
to,
kids,
yeah, before we fast, that's the key words right
BK.
there. Before kids, PK. Um, we'd set up the table. Actually, the table I'm on right now. We'd set up and then we'd play beer pong and stuff. One time we did it with Steel Reserve, just playing,
Oh.
which is, big 40. I drink that shit.
Mhm.
I couldn't do that
Oh,
now.
no, no.
God.
I get shitty off of like one beer now. No joke. I am the cheapest date in the entire world. My
I mean,
tolerance is
to
like,
be fair, those IPAs aren't the most, weakest things in the world. Those things are
yeah.
that's pretty strong. Like if I got shitty off of one Pabst Blue Ribbon, that's different than you drinking, India Pale Ale wheat, whatever.
Oh my
Actually, you know what?
God.
I'm gonna go get my 6-pack right now. We'll explore the 6-pack of beer I bought at Wegmans. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what people are tuning in for. But we get off on a tangent here. So Wegmans crafts are on 6-pack here. I've got a French toast bastard.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I like the flavored beers. There was one I got
Me too.
tasted just like a hard pretzel. It was so good.
Oh, that
Can't find it
sounds so
anymore.
yummy. I like the coffee
Oh,
IPAs.
look at this right here. UFO blueberry.
Ah, that's so cute.
Maine blueberry ale. A refreshingly crisp and subtly sweet blueberry ale.
Mm,
That's gonna be fun. Oh, let's see here. There's Angry Orchard Tropical. This is
I like
Angie's.
I like Angry Orchard.
She likes the ciders.
Yeah.
Vanilla Porter.
Oh, that sounds so yummy. I love porters. They're so thick.
Yeah, so I need to, like I said, I just need to. I think the more I drink it, the more I like it. Hopefully,
Hmm.
strawberry lager.
Ooh, lagers are yummy too.
Yeah. And this last one is Angie's Bold Rock Blackberry Cider. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna have some fun. You know what? I might
That's fun.
break out the bottle opener and try the French toast bastard. I'm gonna go ahead and try
Yeah.
that live on air, guys. This is history in the making.
Drink, drink,
First
drink, drink,
time
drink,
drinking a
drink.
French toast bastard.
My favorite IPA is hazy. Those are my favorite. I think those are the classics, the most popular ones.
Okay, all right, guys. We're drinking melatonin tea. Now I'm gonna break into the French toast bastard.
You're
Oh, yeah.
drinking
So fun.
melatonin tea. Are you trying to pass out while you're on
It
live?
doesn't. This is mostly to stay warm because it's so cold in here. Basically, all I'm doing it for. It doesn't make me sleep. I got drugs for that.
Is it good?
Holy shit! It is.
Is it
thick.
good?
It
Oh
is.
yeah. Is that the porter?
Oh, I don't know what the fuck it is. What it is.
I think it is a porter.
Wow. It is basically like drinking maple syrup beer.
Is it good?
It is.
Is it sweet or is it like
It tastes like maple syrup. Yeah.
really?
It basically
Oh, I
tastes
like
like
that. Like you're just drinking maple syrup.
pretty much.
Ooh,
I mean,
I like sweet beers too. I like all beer, all except for light beers. I don't fuck with lights, but
Well, I mean,
I
I'm more of a light. I mean, I'll drink Miller Lite, Bud Light. But you drink
mm-mm.
those, you can drink a lot of those. I only eat
That's
like
why I
maybe
don't
half
mess
of
with them.
this, and I'll be good. I'll be golden.
Like I don't want to
Whew.
overdo my. I know when I'm
Oh
gonna
my
overdo
god,
it,
dude,
and I don't want to drink a bunch.
this
But
is
that
like
was a tangent.
yeah, I know, right? This is a thick beer.
Are you regretting your decision to open it up? Your
I mean, I bought it,
facial
so I'm gonna drink it.
expressions
And
are
that's all.
like,
But it is like,
ugh.
holy, dude. I told you, man. Every time I drink an IPA, I think this is gonna be it. And every time I'm like, oh my god, I'm trying to be sophisticated here with my beers. Choices. My adult French toast beer over here, but
God, I had a s'mores beer once, and it was so freaking good. Oh.
I need to just like focus, clear my mind. I'm not in college anymore. I am a grown man. I gotta drink French
You
toast.
made me pee
Fast.
my pants. I have to pee so bad.
Oh, it was Angie was in here,
Oh
so she
my
can have some with us.
God.
I like making the worst faces too.
You are. You're like just like.
You've ever seen that I Love Lucy episode where she
With
does the
the
vitamin
candy?
Benjamin?
No.
Oh my god! And she starts drinking. She's supposed to be a spokesman for this candy or this like supplement called Vitamita Vegemin, and she's supposed to like taste it, and it's like, oh, it's so tasty too, but it tastes like crap. So she keeps trying to taste it. And it's like, oh, I feel like that. I feel like I
When
Love
I
Lucy.
have Lucy's face, like, I mean, that is you to a T.
I want to give. I mean, it's French toast. Oh yeah, vanilla, cinnamon, maple. It's a Scottish ale.
Oh, it's an ale.
It's bourbon barrel aged Scottish ale.
Oof.
So
Yeah, thickum.
hmm. Maybe I should take small sips of it.
You got the biggest frown. Turn that frown upside down.
Oh my god. But I guess this is supposed to last for a while. And I'm not. I think I can
Bad decisions that were made.
do what?
Bad decisions were made.
Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible for what it is. It's just I think it's just a natural reaction I have to IPAs. I can't help it. In my mind, it's a beer. I got to drink it.
Yeah.
I've got to sip on like a mature man.
Can you okay.
Oh
I'm
yes.
I'm gonna save this and then I'm done.
Okay.
In college, there was this guy that I was friends with that used to heat up his beer in the microwave before drinking it.
Wow.
And so I was about to say, maybe you should heat it up in the microwave to see if it tastes
I
any
don't think heating up
better.
a glass bottle in a microwave would be a smart idea.
And lo, I'm like, you used to put
That's
it in
science
regular.
right there. That's science. To put glass in a microwave. Safety hint from the freaking awesome paranormal show. Public service announcement. Don't put glass in
glass.
the microwave. I had a friend who fell in love with Boston Ale. Samuel Adams
Ooh.
Boston Ale. He
That's it.
loved it so much he decided to put it on his Fruity Pebbles and ate it.
Ew, why?
Yes. He was drunk.
Ugh. I mean, Fruity Pebbles on anything would make anything taste better. So maybe it tasted good. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt on that one.
yeah.
Ooh.
So let's go on and move from aliens to ghosts.
Ooh.
We're gonna click on Nuke's top 5 and continue our our foray into his videos here.
Stop.
No, stop it. Stop it. Run it back.
Remember this one right here.
Oh,
There is no way this girl's hanging out behind the TV and nobody saw him. Nobody saw her.
unless like they purposely put her there.
Yeah, exactly. Unless it's one of those things where it only showed up on their phone. Nobody saw it, but
Right.
look
That
at her
looks
mouth.
too.
It looks too real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like her mouth is open. Dude.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Hey.
Caught live on camera. This next creepy clip was sent in by John Robinson, who goes by the streamer name J-Rob. Now, John
Hey, J-Rob.
frequently goes live on YouTube with his friends to talk
Shout out,
sports and
J-Rob.
debate their favorite players and teams. But during one of these late night live streams, something happens that shocks them all to their core.
All right, I think y'all need to build off of those two people and a couple of more pieces. I do like RJ Barrett, but I don't know. It might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
Bitch.
Oh, yeah.
The reactions to this video is what gets me. And it's hard to see, but you saw it going across there.
Yes.
But
Like
yeah,
he turned his head and everything. Like he was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that?
y'all didn't even know what was going on.
Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Junebug,
Run it
chill
back.
out.
I gotta
I'm
run
alone.
it back.
Hey,
Bro,
I didn't see it.
bro,
I didn't see anything, man. I was looking at
I gotta run
Turn
it
on the
back.
lights.
I gotta
Stop
run it
playing,
back.
bro.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at
I'm
it.
gonna go look at it right now because what? Bro,
What? Junebug, what happened?
that
What?
was not a person, bro.
Bro, chill out. What are you talking about? J-Rob, stop.
Hey, y'all chill out, man. Hold up, man. I ain't with this.
Bro, go watch it for
Relax.
Please
yourself.
run it back. Somebody watch. Run back the clip. Please, somebody run back the clip.
Run back, run back.
Yeah.
Like that
Somebody
clip.
Run it back at 5 minutes.
An unexplained dark figure seems to walk past John's friend
Holy
Chris, even though
fucking
Chris is
shit.
completely alone at home. Now,
You noticed it
freaked
too. You
out,
felt
Chris
something,
turns
but
on the
Yeah,
light
he
and
did.
comes
I
back
was
to
freaked out
watch.
too.
Definitely. They the dope up, bro. Like,
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the hell, bro? What the
Was that?
I ain't even smoking
I'm not
no
playing no
D
yo,
track.
J-Rob.
I'm
I
smoking
said I'm not even smoking.
wait, Chris, you saw it?
Did I see it, bro?
Yo, what the was
Bro,
that?
and then Chris looked both ways like he felt his energy. Like, bro.
Hey, Chris.
I felt like a cold chill, but honestly, bro.
Oh my God.
Chris, you might want to go out there. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm gonna look at it all after the fact. I ain't looking at it.
But context, yo, I don't know what the hell happened, but apparently,
My friend J-Rob
like
is
something just like
freaking
walked
the fuck
past.
out.
me.
God.
I felt like
Oh
it
my
chilled.
God.
Then, like all of a sudden, these J-Bob, Junebug.
That was a whole person with a white shirt, like looking down at something.
Yeah, and even if you're looking forward, and you'll know if there's somebody behind you. You just have that feeling
Yeah.
when there's someone behind. That's probably what he felt. He felt that feeling that, hey, there's someone here.
He probably felt like the wind of it. Or like,
Yeah, or
you know.
something. Yeah, exactly. He was like, what the hell is that? But it was gone.
Holy
They
fuck.
start wilding out. I'm just like, yo, like, what the hell is happening? Like, yo, like a ghost just went past you. A ghost?
There's
There
something
was
just
a
went
ghost
past.
in the stream.
Yo, Jay, I'm about to look at the video right now. Hold on.
I'm
J-Rob,
not.
look at him. He
I've
looks
never seen
complex.
anything like this in my life. Like, I'm not gonna lie,
He is
fellas. Like, I can't
flabbergasted.
even. I'm so distracted. I'm so distracted right now, bro. Like, I can't even
You
answer.
know
your
that
question.
emoji
I
with
cannot
like the
believe
brain?
what I saw.
Yes, that's J-Rob right there.
That's him. He is so perplexed. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, definitely not expecting to catch a ghost on the stream. That's for sure.
That is the clearest. That's intense.
Yeah. It just shows good shit. They can show up anywhere.
Right.
Let's see here. I think that's forward.
Oh, what's that? What's that? What the hell was that?
I don't know. I don't know what he was saying.
It's still
I
going.
ain't never
Hey,
seen
bruh.
it.
Come on, you missed it. Oh, no.
Oh,
Poor Scott was tragically found dead in Mary Carmen's home. Mary Carmen was absolutely devastated by the sudden loss of the very healthy dog and wanted an explanation. She suspected that some horrible person might have actually poisoned her dog. So Mary Carmen started searching through her CCTV footage to find answers. But instead, she found something else entirely. Something she was not prepared for.
Oh. Oh, look at that baby.
The CCTV footage shows Mary.
So, the real question, are the tears real?
I mean, they look real.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it's a cool video. What do you think?
Oh my God. Like, if that's real, I hope Bandit. We just lost our dog Bandit.
Yeah,
And so
I figured that might get to you because of what you just went through.
Yeah. Like, if anything, if I ever saw like just like a little puppy or something just, walking across my floor, I would be like a little dog or like Bandit or something. I would just be ecstatic. I would just, this is my baby. He's still here with me.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be crying though. That's a little too.
That's the thing. I can see her crying, like initially seeing the video, but then you're taping yourself
crying
doing it. I don't know. It just seems like not that it really matters. The reaction doesn't really matter. But I feel like if you're recording yourself, it's more of a for the public type thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially if people who have just lost their one of their fur babies, whether it be a dog or cat, to see something like that, it's got to give you hope that they're still around.
Yeah.
Carmen at the gate as her family arrives home. Her dog Scott can be seen happily greeting the group.
Aww.
But here is where it gets weird.
Like you can see
because
the
this
eyes
footage was
the
recorded
glow.
after the dog had passed away. In tears, Mary Carmen explains that she believes Scott's spirit came to say goodbye to her and her family. She shared the video to TikTok in dedication to the sweet dog's memory. To this day, Mary Carmen still has no idea of what caused Scott the little Labrador's death. But she's grateful to have found the footage of Scott's final greeting and goodbye to the family. Highway.
I do feel bad for the girl and the fact that she lost her dog. I'm not trying to be, heartless.
But like, I don't know. So I've been doing paranormal investigation now for 17 years. And I have seen my fair share of crazy shit. And I have seen like spirits of dogs, and all that jazz. But I've never seen like their eyes glow like that before, ever. But I've heard stories of that happening. All you could see was like that, the glow of their eyes. So I mean,
some of the stuff.
To be true.
Yeah, me too. And some of the stuff you can tell, this isn't real. But people put their evidence out there, and
I think if you
like we do, we shouldn't be too fast to judge it or be like, okay, this can't be real, unless you can obviously tell, like that girl behind the TV. That definitely was not real. But like I said, we put our evidence out there, and we expect people to trust us that it's real. So I'm just more or less trying to see, our reaction to it, what we think about, what we're seeing,
Yeah. I don't know. If it wasn't for her reaction, I would have thought a little bit differently of the video. But because her reaction was a little,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like for views kind of thing. I don't know. I mean, I
Yeah, I
guess
mean,
if you're
why do you
putting
take
everything
it?
on the internet, you're trying to get views regardless of reactions or not. But I don't know. Some
You
just a
you
little
tape
fishy.
you have the video out there. You don't need to
Hmm.
show yourself crying over it, or
Correct.
you could put like
Yeah.
an emoji of a like crying face or whatever, or right, I'm so sad. You don't need to show yourself crying. Doesn't
Yeah.
add anything to it. All it does is really it's distract the viewer from the
Correct.
video that
Like
you're
why
trying to
like
show.
why is she crying? What's going
You know?
on?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Some people are just dramatic, so maybe she's just a dramatic person. I don't know. I mean, I feel bad for her. I really do. I feel her pain, and I
With
wish and I
all
hope
these caveats.
isn't
Well, we're
true.
sorry. We're just saying, don't get mad at us too.
Don't be dramatic.
That's right. Stop crying, get over it. Oh, but I feel bad for you.
But I feel bad for you. Don't be dramatic.
That's right. You don't need to show yourself.
I can hear Diane from the other room right now saying, "Bitch, you are dramatic."
Oh,
I am dramatic as hell. So
shoot. I get dramatic when drinking this fucking French toast bastard beer. Jesus. All right. Next is called Highway Horror. Horror, not horror. I mean, that would be a horrible
horror.
video. Horror.
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 It's 4 in the morning, and truck driver William Church is driving down an empty highway just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. He suddenly spots something in front of him that makes his blood run cold. William's truck dashcam records the moment when a translucent figure appears to be standing on the right lane of the highway. The truck driver can't believe his
Looks like she's got booty shorts.
eyes, but he's not the only one who spots the bizarre figure.
Maybe it's a hooker.
That's a good place to pick up business on the side of a highway.
Oh God, I'm going to
you
hell.
have zero.
I'm going to hell.
You have zero competition. Hanging out on the side of 64 West. I got this spot down. Nobody's gonna mess with my business out here.
Thumb up, leg out.
That's
I'm
right.
surprised your leg is not out. Listen, if I was a
Dang.
ghost, I'd just be fucking with people all day, left or
Oh
right.
my gosh, I'd have some fun.
Sitting next to him in the passenger seat is his truck driving partner, Erica Lake. She is also shocked by the sudden appearance of this strange apparition on the road.
At first, I thought it was a human, and then when you can't really see the face and the top of the body up, I was kind of, I wonder what, and then we were thinking about maybe it's a ghost.
I actually twitched the wheel to miss whoever it was.
You could tell, like right there.
The highway they are on, Arizona State.
I wonder if it was like someone involved, like a car accident or something.
Maybe.
I mean, that's probably what makes the most sense. Or hit by a
Well,
car.
yeah, there's a road near where Heaven lives that's
Mhm.
so haunted. Like we went to investigate it, and it was just like, I mean, absolutely crazy. And like the amount of people that have died on that road, there's no way that it's not haunted. Or at least the land adjacent to it. There's no way.
I mean, there are stories of haunted roads, all over the country,
Mhm.
haunted bridges and all that stuff. So
Yeah. Crybaby Bridge.
yeah, there's
Mhm.
enough tragedy happens somewhere, it could stain the land. Look at the cabin.
Yeah, the whole
No.
state of Virginia, like the whole state of Virginia is just like just stained in blood. And so from like the Revolutionary War to the Civil War, you know, it's just like there's just so much crap that happened here. There's no way that like not every inch of this land is not haunted by at least some kind of entity.
Oh, yep. So let's see what they think it is.
Route 87 is notorious for its many deadly accidents where countless lives have been tragically cut short. Adding to the mystery, the figure they capture appears to have no upper torso or head.
Oh my God.
So did the two truckers capture proof of the paranormal? Or just what do you think this is? Let me know. Watcher.
So,
Popular former...
what if, just throwing it out there, if that is a spirit of like a serial killer's victim that they like threw out, you know, because if, you know, I don't know. Like when
I mean, you could throw anything out there as far as like theories, because there's no way for us to know what it is. You could be like, what if it's a half an alien ghost?
What if it's a jelly? What if it's a jelly ghost or a jelly alien?
It could be. That theory sounds about as good as any other one. Half a Bigfoot.
These guys right here, I used to watch all the time. All of the time.
What was it like? BuzzFeed Unsolved? Those videos and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now they got the Watcher. I didn't watch any of their paranormal investigations this year. I need to go back and watch
They're still doing the paranormal investigation ones?
Yeah.
Shut up. I need to do it. I need to get on there.
They it's called Watcher, and they do the paranormal investigations like in October.
Ooh.
But yeah, I haven't watched any of those yet. So me and you. Yeah, we'll have like another book club. We'll do the paranormal show club, and we'll discuss.
We should do that like once a month. That would be badass. That would be awesome.
Hell yeah. I'm excited about doing our amusement park podcast. I'm excited to have Angie join us on it. It's going to be fun. We got to figure out when we're going to start doing that.
I know.
Because there's some stuff we got to talk about. There's a new roller coaster coming to King's Dominion. Might be one coming to
really?
Gardens. Yeah.
When?
With King's Dominion, 2025. It's gonna go where Volcano used to be.
What?
It's gonna be a wing coaster.
Ooh.
What?
It's about time that they get a new roller coaster at King's Dominion, man.
Yeah.
Like half of their roller coasters are shut down.
Half? Like
yeah, they have.
Which ones are shut down?
There used to be one over. Maybe it wasn't the Delirium. That one is shut down.
Well, yeah, that's that. Yeah, I guess. Well, that's not really a coaster. It's a standing. It's a
family ride.
Yeah, it's another name for it, but I totally forgot what it was called. But that wasn't open all year. Maybe they were just trying to, for maintenance reasons, they kept that one closed. That's a fun one.
That's the only thing I can think of right now. But I know that there's a few other ones that are like they aren't there anymore because they use the buildings as like the haunts, you know?
Yeah. Well, there's the I guess what used to be Days of Thunder then it was a SpongeBob 3D movie thing. That they use that for one of the haunts, and that Grimm's Fairy Tale, that was where Dinosaurs Alive used to be.
Ooh.
So we're going off on another tangent here.
See, I love our tangents.
People are like, we're not here listening to your stupid amusement park. We don't even live in Virginia.
Listen, it's fun.
Yeah, tell you what, it will be fun when we have our show and talk about.
I know.
I would love to show you that video of the coaster.
That would be
They're
fun. I
going to
want to
have the
see it.
King's Dominion.
Yeah.
You know what? It is, guys. It is done. We're gonna go. We're gonna look for something else here. We're gonna watch a video of the roller coaster, the King's Dominion.
They were like, yeah.
Roller coaster 2025. Let's see here.
I want to see that.
All right, here we go. New King's Dominion.
Don't really include within
There
that.
we go.
New plans have been unveiled for King's Dominion's 2025 roller coaster, set to be the volcano replacement we've been waiting for. And it's going to be a launched B&M wing coaster.
Our favorite
Ooh,
detective
that sounds so
fans are at it again,
Heck
and
yeah.
they've leaked this new concept that should be coming to Jungle Expedition for King's Dominion's 50th anniversary.
Yeah, so this is the big phase 2 expansion. So we saw the whole transition from Safari Village over to Jungle X with the addition of Toombili, and we knew that there was going to be another expansion once they inevitably decided to replace Volcano, which closed, I guess the last year it operated was 2018, and then they started taking out in 2019. So I mean,
Guys,
we've
I've
been
been
waiting
seeing
for this one, and
the
I think that
construction
everyone
over
was
there.
just
Yeah, and they took Volcano out a while ago, and then they had the crypt there. That was the one that was based on Tomb Raider. And again, guys, we're just kind of go wherever the conversation takes us. So we've moved on from the paranormal, and we're just now shooting the shit talking about roller coasters. So definitely appreciate everyone tuning in tonight to the Freaking Awesome Paranormal Show. But we kind of, we just kind of go with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
We still have two watchers here, two viewers. So they're hanging out with us. So we appreciate you two. We see you, and we appreciate you. This is us right here. We appreciate you checking out this video with us.
just wanting whatever came in its place to be a suitable replacement. This is going to be a big ride. And I think it's really, at its core, going to round out King's Dominion's lineup.
I'm just going to go right into my thoughts on this.
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, go check out the article.
Yes.
The link is in the description. Go give it a read. But yeah, what were you going to say?
So I have a different perspective because I didn't grow up with Volcano. In fact, I never
Mhm.
went to King's Dominion when Volcano was there. So I don't have the sentimental attachment.
Okay.
That being said, I do think that a wing coaster is a very good fit at this park.
Yeah.
It's very
That
different than
looks so
everything else.
fun.
There's not really another wing coaster around. I guess the next closest would be Dollywood.
Dollywood,
right?
yeah.
However, the enthusiast in me is a little bummed out because Volcano was this super high thrill, super crazy.
So it sounds like the winged coaster is more of a family coaster, where
like
you know,
Anaconda.
yeah, I guess. I mean, Anaconda's rough, but
I mean, not Anaconda. Reptilian.
yeah. Not like the Intimidator or something like that. You want to take your kids
Yeah.
on. This is something you would probably be able to take your kids on, and they would enjoy it.
Crazy, beloved, unique coaster. And a wing coaster is sort of just plain when
Yeah.
you're really into roller coasters. But I acknowledge that we are a very small portion of the guests at King's Dominion.
Yeah.
And they can't cater everything to enthusiasts. As much as I wish they could.
Yeah, but I mean, you think about it this way: they already have two huge rides that are really catered towards the enthusiast crowd, if you will,
Correct.
with I-35 and Twisted Timbers. So
Yeah, Twisted
adding
Timber
something like
too.
this, I
That's
think
one
this
of
is going to be
the
another
favorite
big crowd
family
pleaser, and I think that at their core, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for that big
Twisted
boost in
Timbers is my
attendance. And I
favorite.
think that this will absolutely do that.
Yeah, mine too. But it's just such a pain to get on.
Yeah, it is.
This will be their
'Cause you have to
second
put,
coaster in the park by
everything into,
B&M.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, then you gotta, wait in that long line to get on it and stuff. And
Always. When we had our fast pass, they had a line for fast pass.
we
It was
bought
just crazy.
Angie and I, when we went to King's Dominion when we saw you at the Halloween Haunt,
Yeah.
we had bought a fast pass that night for, I guess, for everything. So we got the rides and the houses, because there is no way we were going to go to any of the houses without the fast pass, because the lines were
Absolutely
just
not.
ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
So I recommend getting a fast pass if you want to do the houses. We ended up doing all of the houses that night.
That's true. Yep. I think that was the same night that we got our fast passes, right? Was the same night that you and I. Yeah.
It was a good night to get them because it was packed.
It was so crazy. That was that Saturday, right?
It was, yeah.
Yep, that was the
It was
night
like
that
the
we
week
ended up getting it.
after we met
At the cabin.
At the cabin, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So again, another public service announcement from the Freaking Out and Paranormal Show. If you're going to a haunt during Halloween, buy a fast pass.
Mm-hmm. Or go on like a Friday or like a Friday or a
like
Sunday.
a Sunday or something when there's nobody
Saturdays
there.
are so packed. No matter what time of season you're going, if you go on a Saturday, you're going to be screwed. Either way.
Even going on a Sunday, if it's more towards Halloween,
yeah,
there'll be people going out there because they don't want to miss the they don't get, they're like, oh crap, we got to go.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I never was able to go to Christmas Town or Winterfest.
Well, that was so much fun.
Yeah, everyone got sick around here. I'm gonna go and watch like a video of the actual coaster and see how it's gonna go.
Are trying to pay homage to something that was so loved, people are going to be harsher critics because they have that attachment. By detaching from Volcano and doing something totally different, I think they're going to have an easier time making everyone happy.
Yeah, so you're going to walk into this plaza, this kind of entrance for this.
2 questions. Yes. One is, why did they get rid of the volcano?
It was too hard to keep up with. Like it kept breaking down, and it just got to the point where it's like, well, it cost too much to try to keep it up. Same reason they got rid of Big Bad Wolf at Busch Gardens. It was just too expensive to try to keep up, and
And like, did you stand up in it? It looked like you could stand up in it. It was like a stand up.
It was one of those. It was one of those things where I guess your feet hung down, and it was like. It's I guess it was one of the first like blast coasters they had in Virginia, I think. And you go in, you get in the car or the whatever it's called, the seat, and then you go on the corner, and then you blast. You just go really fast, and then you go up out of the volcano like it's erupting. And then you kind of go around. The mountain itself used to be a water ride called the Lost World.
Ooh.
And you go into, it's almost like Pirates of the Caribbean. You go in through this boat, you go into this thing, and then you see like all these different scenes of like ghostly pirates and skeletons, and you go through all this stuff. You end up in like Egypt, and you end up with like, you'll see a mummy's tomb and stuff, and there's all this like all these animatronics going off, and then towards the end you start going up this like the log flume when you're about to go down. You go up this hill, and it used to be a I guess a projection of a face, an old of a man saying, turn back, and then you go up and you go down the hill, and then you end up getting out of the boat. But they closed that down. They made it into the volcano. But there used to be Smurf Mountain was in there as well. The time shaft was basically one of those rides where you just spin around really fast and you get stuck to the wall. that was
Oh, I
back
love
there.
those.
Yeah. We should do a whole show on dead King's Dominion rides.
We should. That would be fun.
That would be awesome. I'm getting excited. I'm like, I want to do the show soon because I'm getting all these ideas in my head now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we should.
And just trying to figure out where stuff was, like, where the Americana Ferris wheel was. That's all used to be underwater. Used to be a huge lake right by Rebel Yell where they would have like water skiing, tricks and stuff. I think, and Angie's mom was one of the water skiers.
Oh my God. Why did we get rid of all of this stuff? This sounds so cool.
No, they need the lake to make more room for the stuff.
Oh yeah.
But
Dang.
yeah, they used to have like porpoises in the fountain in front of
like real porpoises?
I think so. No, maybe not. They had seals and stuff. But I think they did have dolphins at some place. I don't know. I think so. I know they had seals. I think one of the theaters is they used to have a water show and they have like seals doing tricks and stuff.
Oh, kind of like Waterworld or Water.
Yeah,
Waterworld?
yeah.
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld. I'm thinking about that Kevin Costner movie.
Diane's brother used to work there back in the early 2000s. And like
what, SeaWorld?
No, King's Dominion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he knows all about all of the different like rides and stuff. And it's just like the stuff that he was telling me from like back in the day versus now. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I will just definitely see if I can find some pictures of the of like the lake and stuff and send them to you.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Let's see here.
This area where you have like Tumbili and Reptilian, and the first thing you're going to see is Coaster Track going over the pathway, which was a huge difference from Volcano. Volcano was very much
right there
in this one plot of land.
down.
You never really got
kind of like
close to
kind of like Alpengeist, like a ski lift type thing where your feet are hanging down.
Volcano. There's always like a separation between you, the guest, and the attraction. So this is going to be integrated to the pathway. You're going to be able to look straight up and see the ride flying over you,
which is very cool.
Absolutely.
Like the more the merrier for rides that you can walk all around at the
time.
And there's
I
not
like that a lot.
ton that's like that at King's Dominion. The main one that does that really is Dominator. So I like this already. So you're going to have this one overbank turn that
I never thought about that with Dominator, but yeah, you can pretty much just walk under the thing and watch people go by.
That's what we used to do. Or what we do. Yeah.
You're going to walk under, and the first big element after that launch, which is this massive cutback, which should be pretty cool. We've never seen a moment like that from B&M. So I like that. And then in order to get to the station, you're going to have to enter the old Volcano building that was there and then walk all the way back into this land. So this is a part of the park that you as a guest never got to walk through because that's where a volcano was. There was no pathway there, and now there will be. So you're going to be able to look around and see Coaster Track all around you.
So as of lately, King's Dominion and Cedar Fair as a whole has put a bit more money and emphasis into their theming. So hopefully they kind of do this one up. Obviously we're not going to get a massive volcano in the middle of anything anymore, but they could do something to make it very visually cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think everyone was just wildly impressed when they did Tumbili. I mean, that is the best themed free spin ever. Like, it's incredible. And so I'm hoping that we see
every time we go on it, Angie's like, I want to spin. And I'm like, oh, I want to spin. She's really into the zipper and all those really spinny rides.
Oh,
which
I
am
cannot. Nope. Like
some of those rides.
Isabella likes the spinny stuff. And Isabella, my daughter, she gets motion sickness so easily while we're in the car. But if we're like on a ride, she doesn't get motion sickness at all, which is weird. But like me, I will throw up like that, but I don't get motion sickness in the car. But like if I'm on a ride and it's like just spinning around, I'm gonna throw up.
I can get sick basically just watching those rides.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be sitting there watching. It's like, there's no way. And then I'll get on them. I will never do the zipper again. It's just, wow. It would take a lot for me to get on something like that. But
I don't want to do.
And I completely forgot why we started talking about spinny rides. It's just
tangent.
Yeah.
We should keep a score of all of our tangents.
The French toast bastards going into my brain here. The maple syrup. Oh my goodness.
Some like real immersion, maybe some rock work as you're like walking through this area. And when you get up to the station and this launch building, it is a proper show building. They have enclosed most of this launch. So I'm imagining like it's going to be a story-driven attraction that as you enter the station, whatever you're climbing on board, whether it's like a mythical bird that's taking you through the jungle or
It's going to be a bird. I would put all of my money down that it's going to be a bird.
The only other thing I could see is maybe like a small plane. Like I think about how there's like a little bit of like aviation theme in Jungle Expedition. They have like a little landing.
They do a lot of reptiles, so I wonder if it's going to be like a reptile.
Well, they've already got reptilian, so I don't think they would do reptile again. Plus, they can, because technically, like,
they have reptilian and they have the anaconda.
Yeah, and technically the Intimidator and I think Area 51 is all part of Jungle Expedition. So there was talk about retheming some of those rides to fit.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't even know like what section Intimidator and Area 51 or called Outer Limits, or what's it called?
I think
the
it's
Alien
Area
Ride.
51. Yeah, I think it's Area 51 now.
Yeah.
That's my favorite roller
that
coaster.
even is, because there's a stunt coaster there too.
The stunt coaster is Isabella and my favorite. And Dallas. Dallas likes it too.
It's a fun ride. I've been on it for a while. But is that Candy Apple Grove that it's in?
Stunt coaster, it's in the jungle.
Okay.
It's right behind the pizzeria
Yeah.
and the burger joint.
So, but doesn't fit the theming of the,
No, it does not. I think, like, how, I don't know, I don't know how they can like fit it though, because it's
can't retrofit it because it's just don't know how they would change the theme for it to be part of Jungle Expedition.
Unless it's like bungee, like you can bungee jump carts or something into the jungle and like you stop and then there's like an alligator trying to like.
We'd still have to just take all the stuff out that had to do with stunt coaster stuff.
So much
and
money.
add a whole nother thing to it, and I don't think they necessarily want to do that.
No, I mean it's there and it's one of their most popular things in the jungle.
Yeah, it's easy to paint, reptilian orange and just add a sign to it, and basically it's there's orange clay, and you're going down a muddy slide to get to the bottom of it. That's the whole story behind it. I don't know what story they would add to.
They would have to take out all of like the animatronics, like the fire and everything.
Yeah.
And like the helicopter. Like they would have to take all of that. Would be so much money.
Again,
and replace the carts.
And people, yeah, exactly. And people like new things.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure some people would like it.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if I necessarily would.
Is it that popular of a ride that they would want to do it, and nobody's really complaining about it. No one's like, this doesn't work, so I'm not gonna come here ever again. And if they are, then that's like one person who might think that.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they should get rid of Anaconda, put a new roller coaster, because that ride sucks.
I know that one. Like, I mean, the Anaconda, it's I don't know. It's fun for like the first or two or the second time, but like it's so rough.
Yeah, and I've got to be honest with you, and I hate to say this, but my anaconda don't want none unless you got
Because you
buns
ain't
on.
got buns,
Yeah,
hun.
which you know, of course,
Anaconda don't
which
want none
anaconda
unless you
does
got
want some
buns,
if they got
huh?
no buns. Yeah, exactly. Truer words have not been spoken. You know, sometimes we have these really deep moments here on the Freaking Awesome
Yeah, we
Paranormal
do.
Show, and we share things with each other. We open up to each other, and
I think
felt
that might have been the deepest thing you've ever said to me.
I feel glad that I could share the fact that my anaconda does not want some if you don't have buns, hun. So I thank you for that. Let me share my feelings. We're this is a safe zone for all people. Anacondas don't want none unless you got buns on.
Oh my god.
You can do side bends or sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt. Please don't do it. Red beans and rice and
That's so
mister.
funny.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my god. That's so funny. That used to be my jam back in the day.
It was, man. Oh my God, Becky.
Look
That
at
was my
her.
jam. It's so big. Look at one of those black guys' girlfriends. God, you can imagine that coming out now.
God, that would
I
be
guess
so.
I guess Sir Mix-a-Lot was black. I guess he could do that. But with everything being so PC,
I know.
if
Everybody,
you'd be like,
oh my god.
who are some of those black guys
Somebody
anyways?
would get
That
offended.
would no, yeah, that would canceling Sir Mix-a-Lot. What about the people who have small butts? Why are you
Right.
making
What
fun of us?
about
Yeah,
the
what
ones
about this?
that have just back and legs?
Yeah. What about like the big boobs? I mean, where's my song? No, I
Oh
like them.
god.
So just saying, I'm equal opportunity there. Just putting it out there. I love you all. We love you all at the
We
Freaking
love
Awesome
you
Paranormal
all.
Show. Big boobs, small boobs, big ass, small ass. We are equal opportunity here.
Back and legs, you know.
Exactly. See, we
They come in
me
all
and you, we're on the
sizes.
same page. We
Oh god.
all
Oh,
right.
you're so funny.
Let's see here.
Regardless, as you enter this launch section, hopefully there's some cool effects, something that goes on. Like I think about Thunderbird, they have that right before you take off.
So why we said that the launch is going to be similar to Thunderbird, it's going to have like a little bit different of a shape, at least in the concept art that we're looking at that park fans came up with. So it looks like when you're launching out, it has like a little bit of a downward slope. Nothing major, but enough that it'll probably change the sensation of that launch.
Yeah, so maybe you're launching like a little bit upwards at an angle and you drop down a little bit before going into your element. I mean, it should be pretty interesting to see what they end up coming up with here. But I think this is going to be a neat way to really kick off the ride. I'm imagining maybe like 60 mile per hour top speed, and then flying into this cutback, you're going to be directly over the pathway. It gets pretty close to Toonbeely there.
It does,
It's
yeah.
wild.
It's
It's
going
really
to make
fun
that
to see.
area like feel more full.
Yeah.
I feel like it's definitely going to make that pathway a bit more like tight, I guess,
Mhm.
but in a way that it like looks nicer.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree.
Yeah.
So following that cutback, you have a dive loop, which should be fun. The only other wing coaster that features a dive loop is over in China. So most of us have never experienced that element on a wing coaster. So that's already 2 firsts on a wing with the first 2 elements.
And then after that, we go into a corkscrew, one of 2 on the ride.
Then that's when you have the overbank that goes out over the pathway, the other corkscrew, which is in version number 4. And then you go over an
Oh, I
airtime
love
hill that
that.
passes over
Yeah.
that launch building. This is the one element on the ride that I just am like, because we've seen what an airtime hill is on a wing coaster, and it's not very good. Gatekeeper has a big camelback, and that does nothing. So I'm like,
Yeah.
why would you put an airtime hill on a ride type that isn't focused on airtime. That's not what wing coasters do.
But people, like your average guest, probably won't care.
I know.
That's the thing.
I'm worried
I won't care.
No.
No.
that's gonna be a dead spot on this thing. Like most of the other thing is really cool. After that, there's an inline twist. I really hope we see a near miss, like with some theming element.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what Thunderbird
Isn't that
does,
sort
right?
of the entire point of like wing coasters?
Yeah, you pass through like some sort of structure, and it's like,
Ooh.
whoa,
Like a keyhole of some sort.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously, the plans that they found don't really include the thematics just yet. They're more just the coaster layout.
Yeah,
So
we don't
have to
know.
know. We don't know. We have to just kind of guess. But I imagine there'll be something. I mean, I would be shocked if Cedar Fair decided not to go with something like that because
Yeah, they do such a good job with the theming. It's not like they're going to stop, and just do like a regular coaster, not add theme, especially with all the stuff we did with Tumbili. And this is a big coaster. I think this might be like the 40th anniversary of King's Dominion because I think Busch Gardens and King's Dominion opened up around the same time. Busch Gardens may have been before King's Dominion. But we're getting close to the 40th anniversary of both parks. I know there's going to be one opening up at Busch Gardens too, but they're not going to have such a big ride and not do a theme for it, especially when they put all that work into every other, the Tumbili and theming, a reptilian and arachnidia, whatever it's called.
Arachnidia.
Yeah. So I think that they're definitely going to put some thought into the theming and stuff.
Yeah,
It's interesting to see what as the year goes by, more as you find out more about it.
I'm excited.
Watching it grow and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then when like 20 years from now, we'd be like, oh, I remember this was first opened up and we're watching videos of it on YouTube.
I wonder if they're going to shut down the jungle area, or they're going to wait until the off season.
I mean, it's off season now, so they're probably started on it, and they don't open back up again until March. I was sad when they stopped doing the all year thing. It was only one time, and I can understand because it just wasn't enough people to justify it. Where Busch Gardens is, it's kind of a tourist place anyways because it's Williamsburg and people are down there. Enough people are down there will go to it, but it's hard to maintain all the rides and have people to work the stands and stuff. So half the stuff was closed all the time. So, but it was fun while it lasted. Let's finish this up, and we'll finish up the show here.
Okay, because I gotta pee.
Oh, so do I. I got the beer peas here.
They really are trying with the theming. Like they really are.
Yeah, I like how even with the show building here with the launch, it's kind of like hiding Flight of Fear because you
Flight
have
of Fear.
just
That's
a
what
big
it's called.
ugly white building there.
Flight of Fear.
That's what it's called. Flight of Fear. Thank
That's
you,
what it is.
video person.
Yes,
Coaster
thank you very
Studios.
much.
He's actually from. This is Kings Dominion is his home park. He's from Virginia.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he goes to all these different theme parks and talks about the roller coasters and stuff. Check out his YouTube channel. He's got some really cool videos on there about Kings Dominion and other theme parks. I think you'll enjoy
Coaster
it.
Studios.
Coaster Studios. Shout out to Coaster Studios. And now that they got the freaking awesome Paranormal show bump, the love from us, their algorithm is just going to skyrocket. It's going to go take them
like
straight to the moon.
roller coasters.
Yes, exactly. So hopefully they'll give us a shout out on their channel. 'Cause basically we just gave them like 100 times the popularity.
Views.
Yeah. So you're welcome.
You
Our
are
3
welcome.
viewers are going to go over there right now. They're going to sign up. We gave you three free subscribers.
Oh God.
You're welcome. 4 now.
You're
Look,
welcome.
4 right there.
Look at that.
give a shout out. We have we have somebody watching us on Twitch. Holy crap! Our first Twitch video. We have somebody watching it. What's up, Twitch? Hey, Tiffany. Oh, Tiffany's watching. She's from Wisconsin.
Ooh.
But she's scraping her ass off. She's got.
I know she's so cold.
We had discussion, Tiffany, about investigating the paranormal in the cold, and I've come to the conclusion that I don't want to do it anymore. I don't care. I mean, I don't care. It's just I could have someone show up to me, like full body apparition, show up to me, and I'd be like, whatever. I don't. It's too cold to think about.
It's cold. I mean, you're here. We're here. We're both here. Can we go inside?
Yeah. You know, my camera would be like this the whole time because I'm shaking.
Like you would see nothing, but just like
oh my god. You hear my teeth chattering over like the best EVP ever.
Like that's not because I'm scared. It's because I'm fucking cold.
Exactly.
I want to go inside.
Scared
it's not fair, Dose. You've got to be cold. You're dead. Like you are out in the cold. You've got two sources of no heat. You want to go inside?
Yeah, exactly.
I can put a fire inside. We'll warm your
It's like
little ghosty bugs up.
Like I went to Hollywood Cemetery with Howie and Greg and Chris from Shadows Abound Paranormal. I'm too old for the cold. Exactly, Tiffany. Back in the day, not that I liked the cold back in the day, but now it's just like I am
arthritis.
Shit.
Arthritis.
You live in the South. Damn it.
Huh?
You live in the South.
Yeah.
You don't need to be cold. Although we did ever want snow. I do want snow.
I do like snow. I like snow a lot. I come from Maryland, so I mean it's not that big of a deal. But anyways, I come from Southern Maryland, and we get a fuck ton of snow. Every year we get a lot of snow. And back in like 2014, there was a blizzard that came through that dumped 2.5 feet of snow on us.
I would love that just once to have that happen. I mean, it doesn't have to happen. It doesn't have to happen.
It happened twice. It happened twice. It happened in 2010 and then again in 2014. It was called Snowmageddon, and then Snowmageddon 2.
Snowmageddon. That sounds like something that would come on like Sci-Fi Channel or whatever.
Sharks coming out.
Yeah, sharks. It was it was a movie called Santa Claus. It was a shark Santa Claus.
Oh my, what?
All right, we're gonna go another tangent.
Hold on, you look it up. I'm gonna go pee right quick.
All right. We're going to watch the Santa Jaws trailer, and then I'm going to end the show because I know everyone's tired, but it's Santa Jaws, and the 3 people who are watching the show right now, they want to see Santa Jaws. So yeah, it's like, let's see what temperature here. It was temperature here in Virginia, in Richmond. So I know it's cold as balls up in Wisconsin for you, Tiffany. It is 23 degrees outside here in Mechanicsville. It's 25 degrees in Williamsburg, 19 degrees in Washington, D.C., 34 degrees in Corral, minus 21 right now. Holy shit. It's 11 degrees in Radford. Tiffany's Mechanicsville is 22 degrees. 22 degrees in Mechanicsville, where I am.
It's negative 21. Who the fuck wants to live in that?
I don't know. I think people who live in Wisconsin, they either are born there or they are forced to go forced to live. No offense
What?
to everyone living in Wisconsin. We love our cheese heads. Here on the Freaking Awesome Paranormal Show.
With the wind chill.
With the wind chill. Yeah, I think it's bad here. I can't imagine -21. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
I watch her TikTok videos. Check her out on TikTok. She's done some really good ones. I was forced, but Chicago wasn't any better. Yeah, I can't imagine
Chicago's
Chicago.
called like the windy city. So I mean, like you're screwed either way. You go to Chicago, you're gonna get blown away. You go to Wisconsin. You from Wisconsin? Yeah, Wisconsin. You're just gonna get frozen. Just you just freeze.
That Midwest area is always so fucking cold. I'm guessing the summers might be nice. I don't know. Maybe it's like the summers have got to be super short too. You know, is it really worth it?
Like a place for me. Nope.
Try to spread awareness. Well, I do like the different seasons to make me appreciate the other seasons more. Like if it's always warm, this right here is making me appreciate warm weather.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You can go to
thank you.
Denver and experience all the seasons in 1 week.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You definitely to make people laugh there, Tiffany. And you got some pretty awesome TikToks there. So now we are going to check out the trailer for Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws.
Is this a sci-fi show?
I don't know. There's a Sharkula.
Sharkula.
Can't believe you would do this on Christmas Eve. You're grounded.
What? Tomorrow is the Christmas Eve comic book party.
Oh, you should have thought of that before.
You're better off now. Isn't that right, Santa Jaws?
Yes, that's what I do. I fuck my family. You know what? I'm about them because they can't go to a comic book convention. So I'm going to tell all my troubles to Santa Jaws. Don't need them. They're all dead. Oh.
That is not a shark. That is Santa Jaws.
That is Santa Jaws.
The best line from any movie ever. That is not a shark. That is Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws.
That is so serious too. That's like,
oh my God.
Like the conviction in which he delivers that line is just amazing.
That is not a shark.
It's Santa
Jaws.
Jaws.
Santa Jaws.
This came out 3 years ago. That was what 2021 was. What was the Oscar race like? Was Santa Jaws up for an Oscar for
Absolutely.
Best Picture?
Well, maybe.
I mean, it should have been. Just the way he said that.
Weird year.
You know, it's just like, because I mean, I thought it was a shark personally.
It's not a shark.
Thank God he let us know that it's not a shark.
That is Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws. It is Santa Jaws.
I'm about to look it up right now.
You look it up, the Oscar race between Santa Jaws, the hat on the dorsal fin.
I know her. I made her. That is her.
Oh, hear that? Listen, I thought that's not a shark. That's Santa Jaws.
Prime.
But
it's from Amazon Prime.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, and TV.
I know her. I made her.
I made her.
I made her. Gosh, it's not very often that I move to tears on this show, but the way he said that.
Grammy, Oscar, Grammy.
A Grammy and an Oscar. I don't care. Fuck it.
An Emmy.
Give him an Emmy.
Give him an Emmy.
Give him the Nobel Peace Prize for such an awesome
Country Music Awards. He gets it all.
Exactly. CMA Awards. I know her. I made her. That's Santa Jaws. Guys, we are witnessing art in its truest form tonight on the Freak House and Paranormal Show. Oh my
We've
gosh.
gone from paranormal to roller coasters to Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws. To basically a clinic on how to act when you see a shark with a Santa Claus on his head.
Welcome to a podcast with two ADHD people who just can't stay on
Yes.
track at all.
No.
So
You're
you're
we
welcome.
might hit that more mark. Look at that
It's the red eyes for me. Oh my!
Does he have like a? Is it a narwhal? It looks like he's got like a unicorn horn.
I
there.
know. They look like. Was that Elf?
Hmm.
What's his name? Bobby? Bobby the Elf? What's his name?
Buddy the
Bud.
elf.
Buddy. Was that Buddy the
He was
Elf?
like he was like an out like a spoof on Elf.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's not a shark though.
Ho, 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 you son of a fish.
Well, that's right there. The best comeback line ever for. Well, thank you. She says Tiffany says we're awesome.
Listen,
well, thank you very much.
That is
We
going
love
to be my
Tiffany.
new line
Awesome.
for now on during Christmas.
No ho ho, you son of a
You
fish.
son of a fish.
Right there. Here's looking at you, kid. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Life is like a box of chocolates. None of those lines compare to the utter brilliance of ho ho ho, you son of a fish.
Listen, foosball is the devil, has nothing on. Ho ho ho.
It does. No,
You son of a
no.
fish.
Son of a fish. Guys.
That is my new line during Christmas. Please remind I'm gonna actually put this in my notes.
We're gonna have to revisit Santa Jaws here.
I think we should
I'm
do
just glad
an
we are
episode on
able.
it.
I'm really glad. I'm really humbled and just so happy that we are able to share this art with the world.
With the public.
With the world.
How many viewers do we have right now?
Our 3 whole viewers.
Okay,
But
our 3
these
whole
are
viewers. Well, that is 3 whole people that had no idea that it existed, and now they do. So you're welcome.
Yeah, exactly. We are enhancing your cultural knowledge here on the Freaking Awesome Paranormal Show. I bet you never did know there was a movie called Santa Jaws.
Nope.
Out there, and you never knew the fact that there was someone, such a great thespian, who can utter such groundbreaking lines as "That's no shark, that's Santa Jaws." I know her. I made her.
I made her.
I made her, and I don't even know how. I still don't know how the fucking shark got turned alive.
Like, how
Did
did
he
that
like
happen?
take the
Was it?
picture and put it in the
It might
water or
have been-
something? And like
Maybe
make
it was like a Christmas wish. Is that a thing?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, there's such thing as Christmas wishes, but I wouldn't want to waste. If my wish is going to come true,
I just
like,
want
I
to
wouldn't
see a fat old ghost.
I wouldn't wish. Excuse me, on turning a drawing I did of a shark alive. If he made that wish, is he responsible for the shark killing those people? Is he
Listen.
accessory to murder?
He is. That is him.
Yeah.
That is.
I mean, he
That's
made
my
the
brother.
wish.
Hold on. What is his name?
What is the wish clause as for when it comes to murder?
His name is
Call the
Cody.
lawyer. We got to
Cody.
call the lawyer up and be like, all right, so let's say I made a wish. And my wish came alive, and like wish for like a Santa bear or something. The bear turned out to be real and started killing people. Am I responsible for it?
Yes.
Make an appointment with a lawyer. Just ask that question.
You are responsible for it because you made it. Point
We should
now. That is your
call a
property.
lawyer, get him on the show, and ask him these questions.
It's like, the kids that like do something wrong when they're a kid and then they blame the parent for it and then the parent gets in trouble.
Yeah.
That's kind of like how that is. You made him. Now you got to deal with him.
So if you're gonna make a wish, don't wish for a killer shark because it could backfire on you.
Yeah.
Another public service announcement from the Freaking Awesome Paranormal Show. Yeah, 4 a.m. does come quickly. So where do you think we're gonna head? I'm not have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but I think we're gonna end this episode here because we can just we can only give you guys so much.
Yeah.
We
We've
can
got a
only
lot
give
to
you guys so
offer.
much.
But
And
an hour and a half is a lot to offer. So
yeah. We'll be back here next Tuesday night with where am I at? Tidewater Albemarle Paranormal.
Ooh.
Yes.
You gotta send me their pages so I can see what they be doing.
And we've got January 30th, we got the History of Henricus Historical Park with John Pagano. February 6th, Hidden in the Shadows Paranormal.
I think February 3rd is hold on. Shit. Where'd you go? Oh,
February
yeah.
3rd.
Hidden in the shower, in the shower.
That's yours.
Hidden in the
Hidden in the Shower Paranormal. God goodness. Again, I'm very open-minded about our show. They're very specific. We only investigate ghosts in the shower, nowhere else. Hello. Yeah. Every place they go, they don't care about any place else. They just go straight to the shower to investigate the ghost.
Yes.
Now we're starting to get loopy.
Oh God. I'm sorry.
And the Freaking Awesome Paranormal Show.
All right, guys.
That'll be our group. We'll start a group called Hidden in the Shower Paranormal. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back here
you guys.
next week. Same Freaking Awesome time. Same Freaking Awesome channel. Have a good night. Bye.